Discover the lost profits that lie in your competitive ad tracking reports. Here's a story of how we helped one advertiser save time in doing their competitive research. All we did was walk into their office and pop open a presentation. The presentation included all of the magazine advertising activity in their competitive category, including total ad pages, size of ads, color, and images of the ads. They just about fell out of their chairs. They had scrambled to put this information together themselves. They called ad reps, flipped through magazines, and even scoured other ad tracking sources in the market. It took a lot of time and money, and they couldn't get it all together. Bits and pieces were fine, but nobody had all of the detail they really needed. Then, they saw our data. Wow! Competitive ad tracking data that media planners, advertisers, and ad sales pros could depend on to win in today's crazy markets. When they saw how fast they could have detailed competitive data within several of the product categories where they competed, their jaws dropped. We asked, have you ever found yourself pulling your hair out trying to put all this competitive ad info together? Not anymore, they said. So how can you set up your magazine advertising tracking and competitive research more effectively and inexpensively than what you're doing now? With the PAR report. The PAR report is the fastest, most cost-effective way to drill into any magazine market we track and get to the advertising, market share, and share of voice facts you need. Quick and easy. The PAR report instantly reveals the strengths and weaknesses in a magazine market, so you really know who's advertising where, how much, and which magazines are getting the pages. The top 50 advertisers and their entire magazine advertising strategy, so you can see what the most active players are doing and where you fit in the share of voice mix. Detailed analysis of each product category, so you can see dying product categories and new ones in growth modes. You'll see share of voice and where to save money and where to spend it more effectively. No other tracking service has the category analysis as detailed as Patterson Advertising reports. An A to Z listing of every advertiser, how much they spent and where. This gives you additional research to fine-tune your own campaigns and design new ones. Here's why it's important. When you know exactly what your competition is doing, you save yourself time in planning your attack. The PAR report does this for you by making the data instantly available. You also save money by knowing how much and where you should spend to effectively reach your audience and compete for your share of voice, even in today's market. Here's specifically what you'll get when you subscribe to the PAR report. On a semi-annual basis, you'll receive 4 distinct reports packed with strategic information. The competitive lineage report, total ad pages and market share by publication. The top 50 advertiser report, the product group market share analysis, the A to Z alphabetical listing of every advertiser in your market. Here's the competitive lineage report. Let's take a closer look. This is showing the grocery and C-store market, and it's comparing January through June 2011 to January through June 2010. The first observation is they're up 430 pages, 12.83%. Even though we have NACS magazine listed here with 0 for 2010, there is some significant change with Progressive Grocer. We show them up 260.25 pages, and Grocery Headquarters at 96.06. Those are significant increases from last year versus this year. And amongst the C-store magazines, Convenience Store Petroleum still holds the lead with 591.08 pages, though they're down 25 pages for the year. The competitive lineage report, it shows you total ad pages for each magazine in the market. You know who has the majority ad pages and market share instantly. It shows comparative data year to year so you can track changes like who's up, who's down, year to year. It shows total market share by publication, so you know who's who in the markets you're in. It's a $950 annual value. Let's look at the top 50 advertisers. Here, it's coming from the restaurant market. We're seeing on this report, Kraft Foods is ranking number 45 for the first half of 2011. Henny Penny is number 46, and King Prince is number 47, based on their total ad pages for the first 6 months of 2011. Now you can really drill in and see what their media schedule is and the total ad pages that they've run by publication. An interesting number on this report, the publication percent. What that means is 7.27% of all the advertising in Cooking for Profit is coming from Henny Penny Corporation. So you can identify that that's an important advertiser to that publication. There's a wealth of competitive intelligence in this one report. Instantly, you can know who the leaders are and their share of voice in any publication market with a report like this. So overall, you're going to see the bulk of the top ranked advertisers in a given market. You'll see them ranked by total ad pages. You'll know how much the top advertisers are spending, what publications they advertise in, see where the majority of their spending is going. It's a $1,500 annual value. The next report you'll get is the product group market share analysis. In this example, we are looking at the ATV market at the transportation travel major category, breaking down to automobiles, SUV, trucks and vans, and motorcycles. So what we can see here is that four-wheel and ATV action is the leader in this group with 10 pages of advertising. Last year there were only 3 for the same period of time. It's up 7. Overall, the automobile category is up 22.83 pages, or 137%. Most of these magazines have increased. The product group market share analysis, it shows each major product category in the magazine market and total pages so you know what categories drive the market. There have been a lot of changes here in the past few years. It shows which categories are growing and which are shrinking so you can really understand the dynamic changes in a particular market. It gives you a complete breakdown of each category and then ranks each publication within the category. This clearly shows which publications dominate each product category. A $2,500 annual value. The A to Z alphabetical listing of every advertiser. This report is going to list all the active advertisers alphabetically in a publication market. This report is showing the food service and lodging, which is a custom par market report. Custom because, yeah, you can ask us to combine markets into your own custom report. But here we see a few advertisers, just like the top 50, but it's alphabetical. And you can see their advertising plan, what publications they're running in and how many pages. And in this report, you're being provided with the dollars. The dollars are based on the rate cards, black and white, and 4-color 6-time rates. This report will come to you in a PDF format. It's very easy to use the search function to look up information. Keep it right on your desktop so you can access it and have the answers right at your fingertips. The A to Z alphabetical listing of every advertiser allows you to look up anybody anytime to see total ad pages and schedules. Look up your competitors in an instant. Look up players in other categories quickly. Look for new strategies to incorporate in your own mix. Know who's who and what they're doing in your market and find new business quickly. A $3,000 annual value. You get 4 competitive ad tracking resources valued at over $7,950 delivered to you twice a year. But you can get these competitive ad tracking resources valued at $7,950 delivered to you twice a year for only $300 to $1,600 per year per market. Here are some of the markets available. If you're responsible for buying or selling magazine advertising and you want to save yourself time and money by getting the detail of competitive magazine ad spending in your market, here's what you do next. 1. Review the magazine markets we track and the amazing pricing you can receive in each particular market. 2. Select the magazine markets in which you compete. 3. Call 847-513-6555 and then extension 114 and ask for me, Carrie Mitchell, or send me an email at kpmitchell@parinc.org. I'll walk you through your new report options and get everything set up right away. Our information is used by advertisers, ad agencies, and publishers in all of these markets. We give you a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You have a full 30 days to review the reports, and if you are not completely satisfied with the information you get, you'll get a complete refund, no questions asked. Here's what to do again. Review the magazine markets we track and the amazing pricing you can receive in each particular market. Select the magazine markets in which you compete. Call 847-513-6555 and extension 114 and ask for me, Carrie Mitchell, or send me an email, kpmitchell@parinc.org. I'll walk you through your new report options and get everything set up right away.